Alright then. For my first move, I will activate Ours Revolution Dragon's effect. I'll discard it and pay 500 of my life points to add a level 8 or lower Dragon-type Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. Response?
No, I believe you're good.
Alright. In that case... Next, I'll activate the quick play spell, Wings of Light. This allows me to add a Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. Response?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and Ash Blossom that.
Alright then. Next, I'll activate Dragon Shrine. And I'm going to send a Dragon-type monster from my deck to the graveyard.
Okay.
Dark Worm. Next, I'll activate Dark Worm's effect from my graveyard. Because I control no monsters on my field, I can special summon it from my graveyard. Response?
Okay. Nope, you're good.
Next, Dark Worm's effect activates. When it's normal or special summon, I can add a Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand.
You're good.
And I will add this one.
Okay.
Next, I will activate Supreme King Gate Magician. Then I'll activate Supreme King Gate Magician's effect, destroying itself, to replace it with a different Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster to place it on a Pendulum Zone. And lo and behold, Supreme King Gate 0.
Okay.
Then I'll set one card face down. And next I'll activate I's Pendulum Dragon. Now I'll proceed to the end phase of my turn, allowing me to use I's Pendulum Dragon's Pendulum effect, destroying itself to add a Pendulum monster whose attack points are 1,500 or less from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
And I will be adding Perform Pal Celestial Magician.
Okay.
Now, cut or tap.
Turn half.
Alright. Now it's your turn.
I draw for turn. Well, I will start my turn off by activating the effect of Ice Jade, Range, and Jurini from my hand. By discarding one water monster, which will be my Swap Frog for cost, I can special summon it from my hand. Do you have a response?
I'll reveal my face down card. My quick play spell, Wings of Light.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose to add Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand.
Okay. Does my monster still get summoned?
Yes.
Alright. And now when it is special summoned from my hand, or where is he? No more. So whenever Ice Jade monsters are there. When you discard one other... Actually... Hold on. You can start one other ice... Okay. You can start one other Ice Jade card or one water monster special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon one Ice Jade token. And that token will be a level 3... token with, 0 attack, 0 defense.
Yep.
And everyone's hero will act as that token.
Okay.
So, cut in half is fine. We will go ahead and then synchro summon for 10 using the token and my Angerini for my Lancia, the Ice Dragon of the Ancestral Dragon of the Ice Mountain.
Alright.
And I'm going to try to... guess this will be the extra monster zone for me. Oh, we could pick somewhere around here. Anyway. We will go ahead and set one card face down. And then, I will normal summon my Revealer of the Ice Barrier. Her effect, once per turn during the main phase, I can discard one card and then add one Ice Barrier Tuner monster from my deck and special summon it. Do you have a response? Okay, I will discard my Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. And let's go fishing. And we are going to go ahead and special summon my George's Swordsman of the Ice Barrier. And then we'll put him in attack mode. And George's might have an effect on summon, so let me take care of this. Actually, let me just... Unfortunately, when he is special summoned, I can special summon one level 5 or lower Ice Barrier monster from my hand or graveyard, which I do not have one in my graveyard or in my hand as of right now. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this and then put the deck back in.
Alright.
So, how would you like me to cut once I'm done shuffling? Okay. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and make sure I'm not locked into certain things right here. We're going to go ahead... No, that's a 10. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Secret Summon again for a 10, using Swordsman and Revealer, because Swordsman is a level 6 Kana. And we're going to bring out Ice Jade, Vermeer, Agarini. And I'm going to go ahead and activate her effect. Once per turn, during either turn, you can activate this effect. All face-up monsters you control cannot be destroyed, banished by your opponent's card effects this turn. Then, if you activate an effect that responds to for cards at opponent's card effect or have activation, and your opponent has cards with that name on the field or in the graveyard, you can banish those cards. If a card is banished by your opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. You can special summon this, like you only use this once per turn. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that. So my Lancia and my Agri cannot be destroyed by your card effects this turn. So we will go. Well, that also includes my Lancia. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Let's proceed to the battle phase. My Grimir will attack you directly for 3,000 if you do not have a monster.
I have Dark Worm on my field for 1,800.
Alright, well she'll attack that for 3,000. I think that you take 1,200 points of damage right there.
Yep.
And then my Lancia will attack you directly for 3,300. And with that, I will end my turn there.
Alright then, now it's my turn. I draw. I'll activate Perform Pal Celestial Magician. This is the Pendulum skill.
Okay.
Next up, I'm going to Pendulum Summon. First, from my extra deck, Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. Then from my hand, Supreme King Gate Magician and Odd Eyes Persona draw.
Okay.
Now, Supreme King.
I have a response. I'm going to go ahead and activate the effect of Lancia. Whenever you special summon a monster, I can special summon an Ice Warrior monster from my hand, deck, extra deck, or graveyard. Then I can change one attack position monster you control. I can do this once per chain and twice per turn.
For Lancia, I'll chain with Odd's Persona Dragon's effect. Quick effect. I can target one monster special summon from the extra deck and negate its effects until the end phase of its turn. So I'll be negating your Lancia.
Okay.
And then, because your effect would be Chain Link 3, that means my Supreme King Gate Magician will be for Chain Link. Okay, I'll use Dark Worm's effect for Chain Link 2 to add Supreme King Gate Pendulum Monster from my deck to my hand.
That's fine.
I'll be adding another 0. And then Magician's effect, because it was special summon, I can add a card that mentions Supreme King Zark in its name other than a spellcaster type. Color tap. Oh wait.
Okay. Half is fine.
Now, I'll be setting one card face down. Then I'll leave it that for my turn.
Alright, my move. I draw for turn. Alright. So what are the attacks and defenses of your monster?
2,500, 1,800, and our persona's defense is 2,400.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate the effect of my Ice Shade Gamir, and now all my monsters cannot be destroyed or banished until the end phase of this
I'll
turn.
activate Oz Persona's Dragon's effects to negate your Ice Jade Synchro effects.
Alright, very well. Let's go to the battle phase. My SJ monster will attack. Battle phase, and then you said you had a defense of 2,400?
Yes.
She will attack that defense position monster with 3,000.
In response, I will reveal my face down card. Soul of the Supreme Celestial King.
And I will chain Solemn Judgment, paying half my life points to negate and destroy your trap.
Very well. But I still have to tribute a spellcaster type with 2,500 original attack points as cost.
Thank you for sharing the live. And then you said you had an 1,800 and a what was the other one?
I tribute my 2,500 off.
So all you have.
1,800.
Okay. Well then Lancia will attack that monster for 3,300. Thank you for the likes. Alright. And with that, we have these graveyard effects. Main phase 2. I believe it will now be your move, Kenny. And where's your life points at right now?
Probably less than 5,000. But we'll see.
Okay. And that leaves me at 4,000, so here's your move.
I don't think I've dealt any damage to you.
I use Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment makes me pay half my life points to negate the effect.
Okay. I'll draw it for turn. I'll normal summon Perform House Skull Corvette Joker.
Okay.
And I'll use its effects to search. Response.
Draw and Lockbird after your search, preventing you to act from searching for the rest of the turn. Either one of us.
Okay then. In that case, I'll add this card.
Okay.
Now I'll activate Lady Anja's effect. I can discard it along with one other Performer Pal monster other than itself, then draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Now I'll pendulum summon from my extra deck. Supreme King Gate Magician.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and chain to your special summon with my Lancia. Okay, I was going to chain to your first monster's special summon with Lancia. I get to add one Ice Barrier monster from deck, extra deck, or graveyard. And I think it would just be a special summon. So yeah, I'm going to go to the deck. And I'm going to add, or special summon, my General Ryo the Ice Barrier.
Okay.
He has 2100 attack, but he will be in attack mode, but he has an effect where if you want to activate any of your on-field abilities, you must discard a card or it's negated otherwise. Your choice.
Okay.
And then that monster, if it's in whatever you summon it in, goes into the different position. So if it was an attack mode, it goes to defense or vice versa.
Alright. In that case, I will overlay my level 7 Supreme King Gate Magician and Supreme King Gate 0.
Cut or tap?
Cut.
Okay.
Then I'll step with an Autorized Dragon. And it will automatically switch into defense because of your monster's effect.
Okay.
Then I'll set one card face down and my turn.
Very well. Draw. We are going to go ahead and play Harpy's Feather Duster, destroying all your spells and traps and your pinfall monsters.
In response to that, I'll reveal my quick play spell called by the Gray.
Okay. What are you removing or banishing? Oh, let me just. There is. This Cowboy only does
It allows me to target one monster in my opponent's graveyard and banish. And if I do, until the end phase of the next turn, its effects are negated as well as the activate effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original.
Okay. What do you? I got Drone Lockbird, George's Swordsman of the Ice Barrier, Revealer of the Ice Barrier, my Ice Jade and Angarini, Swap Frog, and Ash Blossom.
I'll get rid of your Swap Frog.
Okay.
Steal your turn.
Oh, I apologize. Alright, so you have no back row, is that correct?
Yeah.
And then one monster looks like it's in defense and the other one's in attack mode?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the attack and defense?
1800, 2500.
Alright. Let's go ahead and activate the effect of my Gamir Eggarini. All my monsters cannot be destroyed or banished by your card effects. Do you have a response?
Nope.
Battle phase. My Gamir will destroy your defense position monster with 3000.
On attack declaration, I'll activate R's Absolute Dragon effects. I can detach one material from this card to negate your attack. And I will be detaching Supreme King Gate Magician.
Okay.
And And then I can special summon an Ice monster from my hand or graveyard. But that last card's more or less up.
And that's
I don't have any targets at the moment, so that just negates one of your attacks.
Okay. So you have an 1800, correct?
Yes.
Well, then General Raya will attack the 1800.
For
2100. And then my Lancia will then attack your monster for 3300.
Okay.
And yep. And then after that, it'll be your move.
When Ours Absolute Dragon is destroyed, sent to the graveyard after its Z summon, I can special summon an Ours monster from my extra deck other than itself.
Okay.
And I will be special summoning Odd-Eyes Vortex Dragon and attack me.
And then I will chain my Lancia to special summon one Ice Fairy monster from my deck, and then it'll change the battle position of that monster from the attack to defense.
Okay.
And
however, here, because Odd-Eyes Vortex Dragon is special summon, I can target an opponent's face-up attack position monster and return it to the hand. So, let's see.
was that an on-field ability?
Yes.
General, did you discard for the effect of General Ryo? Because since it was on the field, and once it resolves, you have to discard a card.
Alright.
Alright, so what are you returning to my hand? Or extra deck?
Your Ice Jet.
Alright. And then the effect, I get to special summon a... Alright, we are going to... It's still my turn, correct? Yes, we're going to go ahead and then special summon George's Swordsman of the Ice Fairy. And now, since we are still in main phase 2, his effect will now activate. When in a special summon, I can add a level 5 or lower Ice Barrier monster from my hand. From your hand or graveyard. And I know the perfect target. We will bring back out my Revealer of the Ice Barrier. And then, let's go ahead and Synchro Summon again for 10, using my Georges and Revealer to bring back my Ice Shade, Samir, and Dream. And with that, my turn has concluded. Your move.
Alright. I'll draw for turn.
How would you like me to cut? Or
tap. I'm guessing you still have a monster that forces me to discard to use effects?
yes, that's General Ryo of the Ice Barrier.
In that case, I'll switch Vortex to attack position. Then I'll proceed to battle phase and attack into your general.
How much attack does it have?
2,500.
Okay, I will lose 400. Bring it down to 3,600. General Ryo is destroyed.
Yep.
Oh well, I won't do that.
I'll proceed to end my turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn. Interesting. We will normal summon Hexia. What is it? Hexia, the spirit of the ice barrier. When it is almost that effect won't go off, but it's fine. When it is summoned, and during the main phase, I can send one level 3 or lower ice barrier monster from the deck to the graveyard. And if I do, this card becomes that same level of the card that was discarded to the graveyard. Do you have a response? We will be sending my Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier to the graveyard.
Okay.
So now Hexia becomes a level 2, but now the Mirror Mage's ability from the graveyard will activate. I can add one Ice Barrier monster. Sorry, hold on. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you could add one of your Ice Barrier cards that are banished or in your deck to your hand, except for Mirror Mage, and I can do this once per turn. So, let us go ahead and add to my hand my Speaker of the Ice Barrier.
Okay.
And I'm not done yet. I'm probably going to be able to go. No, I think I am done going through the deck. How would you like me to cut my deck?
Cut.
Okay. Now, the effect of the Speaker of the Ice Barrier I can activate from my hand. Since I control an Ice Barrier monster, I can special summon her from my hand. And I will do so in defense mode unless you have a response.
Nope.
Alright. We will proceed to Link Summon using Hexia and my Speaker of the Ice Barrier. And we will be Link Summoning. Oh. I want to do that. That is not. Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep, since I've already committed to it, I have to finish the turn. This isn't Millennium format, so. Oh, there it is. I will be Link Summoning, and I have to get rid of my Lancia since I have already committed to it.
Okay.
I will be Link Summoning, and I will be putting her in the left side of the extra monster zone. So, of course, I'll put her right here for right now. So, her name is Marinius. Oh my god. Coral. I cannot pronounce these names. Wow. Coral Anonymity.
Princess Coral Anonymity, huh?
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have a response?
Not yet. Nope.
I will go ahead and activate her effect to bring back one monster from the graveyard. That is an Aqua Water. And it's Aqua. You can target one water monster with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard special summon to the zone that it points to.
In response to that, I'll activate Vortex's effects. I'm going to shuffle a Pendulum monster from my extra deck back into my deck. Paradise Persona Dragon to negate and destroy your effects once per turn.
So the card is destroyed, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Fire attack.
You know what? I'm actually going to chain in that. I'm going to chain using Gamir, Ice Shade, Gamir's... Wait. Yeah, because it protects it from destruction effects. And not be... You can activate this effect. Face-up monsters you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects this turn. And then if this was activated in response to your opponent's card effect, and your opponent has a card with the same name on the field, or banish those cards. Which I don't know if you do or not, but that means I can go ahead and protect my Coral Amenity. That would be Chain Link 2.
However, Anemone's effect will still be negated. Color tap.
That's fine.
Alright. This might end up being my only duel for today, to whoever asked earlier, so... And it really only depends on, like, what else is going on. But still.
Alright, well, that's fine. So you have one monster, or two monsters?
This monster right here, this is your Link monster that's representing.
Okay. And then that, you just have one monster on the field?
Yes.
Okay. Then that monster if I wanted to. And what's the attack of the monster?
2,500.
Okay. And what's your life points at?
$5,000.
Alright. We'll go to the battle phase.
Yes.
My Ice Shade monster will attack your monster with 3,000. And then my Coral Amenity will attack you directly for 2,000. And we'll go to main phase 2. With anything in the graveyard. I don't have you, but we'll go ahead and end our turn there.
Alright then. I'll draw for turn. I'll pass my turn.
Draw for turn. Alright. Now, we'll go ahead and try this again. I will activate the effect of my Link monster to special summon one Aqua monster or Water monster from my graveyard with 1,500 or less. Do you have a response?
Effect Veiler. Just negating Anemone's effect for the duration of the turn.
Perfect. I was hoping you would, because now I'm going to normal summon my Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier. So now I get to activate her effect by triggering one monster on the field, and I get to add 3 Ice Barrier tokens, and then if I successfully summon 3, well, depending on how many are summoned at that level, she goes up by that level. So if I do 3, she becomes up level 5. Do you have a response?
Nope.
Alright, so now 1, 2, and 3. She now becomes a level 8. I mean a level 5, I apologize. And we are going to go ahead and synchro summon for 6 using one of the tokens and my Mirror Mage. And we're going to bring out... there you go. No, yeah, there you are. Come on. My Coral Dragon. And then we're going to go ahead and activate the effect of Speaker of the Ice Barrier from the graveyard. By banishing her from the game, I get to add another Ice Barrier token to the field. We are then going to synchro summon for 9 using Coral Dragon and the 3 tokens. Come on. For my Ravenous Croco Dragon and his effect on summon, well, there's going to be 2 effects about to go off. Chain Link 1 will be my Croco Dragon, and then Chain Link 2 will be Coral Dragon from the graveyard. Do you have a response to Chain Link 2? Alright, so Chain Link 2, Coral Dragon, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, I get to draw a card. Perfect. And then now, Chain Link 1, I get to draw a card for each card that was a non-tuner for Croco Dragon Synchro Summon. So that would be 3. So I get to draw another additional 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. So, now Croco Dragon also gains the attack of how many cards I have in my hand. By, I think it's 500. Yes. So it's at 1,000 right now. 15, 20, 25. She is now at 30,000 attack. You have a back row. So you're wide open, right?
Yeah.
We will go into the battle phase, and Croco Dragon will attempt to end this duel for 3,000. That was a good duel, Kenny.
Yep.
GG's.